The Gambia Revenue Authority held its 7th annual Taxpayers Awards night on Saturday, honoring outstanding contributors to national revenue, with Africell Gambia Limited recognized as the country's highest taxpayer for the year. The event, quizzed by His Excellency President Adama Barrow as guest of honor, brought together prominent figures from the business community, government institutions, and the National Assembly, among others. This ceremony celebrated businesses and individuals across various categories in recognition of their commitment to tax compliance and national development. In his keynote address, GRA Commissioner General Yankuba Dabo revealed that the authority was tasked with collecting $19.2 billion for the 2024 fiscal year. However, by 31st December 2024, GRA had exceeded that target, collecting over $20.83 billion, surpassing expectations by 8%. Dabo attributed this success not to an increase in tax rates, but to comprehensive reforms, including expanding tax base, improving taxpayers' compliance, and digitalizing systems and processes to boost efficiency.
Over the past 3 years, the Revenue Authority has implemented a series of transformative reforms, including but not limited the implementation of the Asikuda Wall system in 2022, which is a web-based system and is a very good system for enforcement. This is what we are using for international trade, collections of revenue. The introduction of the digital tax stamp for excisable goods in March 2024, which has eradicated almost 90% of the smuggling that was happening on excisable goods. The introduction of the single window system to enhance and facilitate faster clearance of goods, which allow different players to use the system for trade facilitation. The deployment of e-tracking system for transit cargoes, which is greatly help us to reduce transit going on diversion. The installation of the digital way bridge at the seaport, which justify the fact that every declaration that comes in the bulk cargo must be compared and contrast to whatever they brought in and what is seen at the way bridge level.
Addressing the gathering, President Adama Barrow emphasized the growth importance of domestic revenue mobilization, especially aimed at a decline in overseas development assistance and growing donor fatigue. He stated that the Gambia cannot rally slowly on loans and grants for development, stressing the need to build internal capacity to finance the country's growth agenda.
I am pleased to report that our efforts are yielding significant results. Since the inception of my administration, our tax revenue has grown remarkably from 7.9 billion in 2017 fiscal year to 20.83 billion in 2024. This represents a substantial increase of about 163.7%, which is a testament to the sound economic and fiscal policies implemented through GRA. We project tax revenue to grow again, and we have tasked the GRA to collect 23 billion this fiscal year. We are convinced that we can collect this amount.
Also speaking at the event, the chairman of GRA's Board of Directors, Dawda M. Indur, called for greater resource allocation to the authority, highlighting that a robust economy depends on an effective and well-supported tax system. He expressed confidence in the commitment of GRA's management and staff, noting that their dedication and patriotism will continue to drive the authority's strategic objectives. The Minister of Finance and Economic Affairs, Honorable Sidi Keita, urged project coordinators of donor-funded initiatives to ensure full compliance with tax laws. He lauded GRA's remarkable performance, particularly its record-breaking collection of $2.6 billion in March 2025, the highest monthly revenue ever recorded in the authority's history.
To fund the national budget for a continuous period of more than 10 months in the past 2 years. This is only possible with your incredible efforts and commitment to your tax obligations and our strong partnership. This ceremony is not merely about recognizing financial contributions. It is about celebrating the spirit of partnership between the government and the citizens. It underscores the understanding that national development is a shared responsibility and that each and every taxpayer plays a crucial role in shaping our collective destiny. In response to your continued commitment and greater contribution, my ministry in 2025, under the able leadership of His Excellency the President, passed revenue measures to support the business community. First, exempting duty on agricultural equipment, animal and poultry feed to promote agricultural mechanization, modernization, and increase our local agricultural productivity. Secondly, the ministry also passed a measure to reduce withholding taxes on suppliers and contractors to 5% and 8% on public works and goods and service supplies, respectively. These measures intend to reduce the upfront financial burden on businesses, allowing them more cash flow to conduct their business activities.
The Taxpayer Awards Night serves as a platform for encouraging greater tax compliance while recognizing the critical role taxpayers play in nation building. Reporting for Kerfatu, I am Ramatulai Jao.